fireball or something? Boy, that's big. Maybe it's a comet.
Kill drive engines.
While climbing, secure figure 8 knot to harness.
Motivation is the key to fighting illiteracy.
Take it to the top!
When taking pictures in low light, always use high-speed film.
All right, guys, come on!
In scouting, what you read is what you do.
Hi, I'm Kevin Kline, a founding member and associate artist of The Acting Company. Since 1972, The Acting Company has toured nationwide in vibrant productions of classic and modern plays. They're going to be in your community soon. Please join them for an evening of great theater.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm the host here on the Livingroom Window. It used to be in the past that this window in our living room was the way we looked out on the world. But that time has changed, and this is the window through which we now see the world. The birth of television as we know it is generally accepted to have been in about 1948. Since that time, many changes have come to pass. One of those changes is the home videotape player. With over 50% of the homes in the United States having these small units that now cost from $100 and up, the face of American broadcasting is changing. That's what this program is about, those changes and how they affect you. Now, the subtitle of this particular program is They Came from Outer Space, and we're going to be taking a look at 6 videotapes that are available for rent or for purchase and viewing in your living room on your living room window. In 1938, Orson Welles, in his Mercury Theater on the Air, broadcast one of the scariest fictional radio broadcasts of all time, an adaptation of the H.G. Wells novel, The War of the Worlds. In 1953, Byron Haskins directed Gene Barry, Ann Robinson, and Les Tremayne in the 85-minute film version of The War of the Worlds. This film won the Oscar for special effects that year. It was produced by a man well known for his special effects, George Powell. Powell was responsible for many other films, including Tom Thumb. The highlight of this highly entertaining and today somewhat campy science fiction thriller is the total wasting of the city of Los Angeles, an idea that I sometimes think might not be too bad. Let's take a look at part of that destruction.
I'm looking for some Pacific Tech professors. There's nobody left around here now. Had a chance. Could have stopped us. The mob stole all the trucks, smashed everything up. Fools, they cut their own throats! Nuts, come on, jump in. Hurry up, jump in. There was a girl with them. If I could find her. Come on, jump in, will ya? Kind of lost. You look kind of lost yourself. I think I know who she'll be. Come on. It's your last chance to get out of here.
This is a classic. This is one film I highly recommend you either rent or purchase for your own collection. It's G-rated so the whole family can enjoy it. Now, the next film we're going to take a look at is Galaxy of Terror. Now, this stars Edward Albert Jr., Aaron Moran, and Ray Walston. Now, you've got to be a truly dedicated science fiction fan and lover of grade B flicks to enjoy this one. I mean, think about the actors, if you want to call them that. The guy who bought Green Acres, the little girl from Happy Days, and the Martian from My Favorite Martian. Take a look at this clip and see what I mean.
If it weren't so gruesome, it'd be fascinating.
Yes, the human mind is still as dark as Morganthus, isn't it, sir?
What do you mean it just disappeared? How can a life scan just disappear?
It did. I sensed something around cause, then when he died, it just vanished. Gone. Those are the facts, Balon. I don't guess.
What I can't understand is how it disappeared so quickly. We were all there.
That's how it was on Hesperus. First you don't see them, and then they're everywhere.
But the other one you brought back, he sealed himself into a room and still something got him? Damia, anything?
Sorry. Nothing useful at all yet. Cause died of a massive hemorrhage from the puncture wounds. Just as booked.
Nothing revealing on the other one either. What was left was such a mess that the cause of death is uncertain.
The fact of the matter is we don't know any more now than when we started, except that the Remus wasn't safe, either were we. We're not even doing the repairs we need.
Balon, this is a rescue mission specifically ordered by the Master. We are required to do everything within our means to locate and assist survivors.
There are no survivors.
We know of 5 certain deaths, so there are still 4 unaccounted for. Look at this. Here it comes.
Scan malfunction.
No. Once again. Something along 419 that's so below the instruments we can't even get a reading on it.
Once again, if you like grade B science fiction flicks, this is one you've got to have. It's 1981 release, it's R-rated, and it's available in many stores around town. Now, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the film that inspired the concept of astronaut as fast food in orbit. We'll be right back.
From the McGruff Files, the Philadelphia story. In certain parts of Philadelphia, things were rough. Areas were run down, crime and drugs were out of hand, and honest folks felt like prisoners in their own homes. People decided to work with police to turn things around. Weekly meetings led to cleanup projects and folks working together. Soon, the neighbors had their neighborhood back. That's what happens when people and police work together. Write this down, and I'll show you how you can help take a bite out of crime.
In 1977, British director Ridley Scott tested the American audience with his film The Duelists. 2 years later, he delivered the highly manipulative and profitable Alien. The film stars Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, and John Hurt, and has led to many films seeking to impersonate it, such as Galaxy of Terror. Now, the difference lies in the fact that Alien relies not solely on special effects, but on the relentless buildup of suspense. Take a look at this scene.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's okay. That's okay. Come on, baby. Hey, I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on.
See what I mean? Now, another big difference between Alien and its imposters, including Aliens, is that here the monster is not only totally evil, but also indestructible. Aliens, the sequel, changes all of that. Entertainment Weekly considers Aliens to be the best science fiction film ever made. I disagree. Aliens is nothing more than the French Connection of science fiction film. Writer-director James Cameron, who had previously brought us The Terminator, substitutes action for the artsy horror of Ridley Scott's original. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
Come on, let's move it!
It's blocked, man. We gotta go around. Open the door! Hicks!
Quick! We are leaving!
Fire in the hole!
He's gone!
Put it out! Put it out! Go! Go! Put it out!
Restore me! Restore!
Not!
Forget him! He's gone! More! Eat this! Ripley! Go, go, go!
Don't get me wrong, though. I like Aliens. Aliens is an outstanding action film, but in no way, shape, or form is it as good as the original. Both of these R-rated films are worth checking out and worth adding to your collection. We'll be back in just a minute with a look at what happens when the aliens come to Earth. last two films we're going to look at in this program are on a more intellectual level. Life Force was released in 1985 and stars Steve Railsback, Peter Firth, Matilda May, and Frank Finlay. Let's take a look at a scene from the film.
This is an autopsy on the body of a young man, dead approximately 2 hours. Did you say he was about 20?
Yes, that's correct.
Get the colonel down here quickly.
There are several imaginative plot twists and echoes of The Alien and 2001 in this film, but many critics feel that director Toby Hunter just never was able to get it to work together. One critic goes as far as to say that Toby Hunter should never be allowed to work with a big budget again. I think that for all of its faults, Life Force has many things that will make you think, even if you don't like the film itself. By the way, I like this R-rated film, but I don't feel it's one that you should let your children watch without supervision. Now, the last film we're going to take a look at is Jack Shoulder's 1987 The Hidden. Again, this R-rated film is not one you would want the children to watch alone. The film stars Michael Nouri and Kyle MacLachlan. MacLachlan is the star of the new ABC series Twin Peaks, and some critics say his performance in The Hidden is nothing more than a rehearsal for the series. Take a look at this scene from The Hidden and judge for yourself.
I'm going in. I'll cover you. I'd be safer if you didn't. Fine, I won't cover you. All right, cover me. Want me to cover you or not? I need you to cover me. Fine, I'll cover you. Jesus Christ.
Although this is basically an action film, the ending is one you don't want to miss. It's really a warm fuzzy with a slight scare to it. Now, both of these films are ones you definitely want to check out. I'll be back in just a few minutes with a few final closing comments.
For some people, doing their basic tax forms by themselves can make them feel like they're climbing the walls.
My full name is, I remember that, Dependence.
If you need help, free tax help is available from IRS-trained volunteers. Find them by calling 1-800-424-1040. They'll make your taxes less taxing.
This company needs quick decisions. So does yours. This company needs leaders. So does yours. This company needs well-trained people. So does yours. So when this company needs to borrow people from your company,
Come on, man, move it on. Let's go, let's go.
remember, they'll always come back better than they were before.
Hey, Bill, could we get your approval on this?
Be a hero. Give your employees the freedom to protect ours.
In the past half hour, we've looked at 6 videos. The War of the Worlds, Galaxy of Terror, Alien, Aliens, Life Force, and The Hidden. I really enjoyed all 6 of these films. I hope that you'll go down to your local video store and check them out. If you like science fiction and horror, you can't miss with these 6. I also hope that you enjoyed the program, that you'll join us next time. Since Halloween is coming up in the next few weeks, our next program is going to be a look at horror films. I'm in the process of picking out what I think are some good ones. In the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the living room window.